Take a look at the tail of the tape for this middleweight bout here on the undercard at World Series of Fighting 17. There you see the numbers 35 to 23, a 2-inch height advantage to Trey Williams. Almost identical in the weight and identical on the reach. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds in the middleweight division. Inside the cage we go. Jazz Securo with the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the World Series of Fighting 17 is brought to you by Everlast Hydrate Elite. We are scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting middleweight division. And now introducing on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, his record 2 wins, 1 defeat, standing 6 feet and 2 inches tall, weighing 186 pounds, fighting out of Reno, Nevada by way of Watertown, New York. Tonight he makes his World Series of Fighting debut, introducing Trey the King Williams.
The King.
And now on my left, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is undefeated with 1 victory, standing 6 feet tall, also weighing 186 pounds, fighting out of right here in Las Vegas, presenting Jamie Point. Your referee for this contest is Kim Winslow.
So we are set to go. World Series of Fighting 17 here from the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. And the lovely Michelle getting us started here inside the arena that Brittany built. Nice of Britney Spears to let us borrow her theater for
I love it.
How about that?
I'm trying to figure out the tattoo on the chest of Trey Williams, what it is.
Are you ready, Trey? Fight!
So we're going to have 3 rounds to possibly figure that out. And look at Point comes out right off the bat, as Boss Rick would say, on point. And he is just bullying Williams here in the early going.
Nice front kick there.
Boss, you like that strategy similar to a baseball batter that goes up and takes the first pitch and swings at it?
That's it.
Jamie Point comes out and just starts firing off bombs right off the bat.
He made it a point to come out of the gate right away.
Oh, man, you're going to wear that out.
People are going to get sick of me. You see, now that was a mistake. If you think you have a guillotine, it's gone now because you don't have the guard around him. You know, you should let go. Now it's just wasting time or wasting muscle and putting like the rest in your body. Not anymore, of course, but this is a bad position. He should have
handing the full mount to Trey Williams.
He should have never given that up.
Take all the cans!
Boss, and I know one thing you are jealous about Trey Williams. Look at that head of hair.
He's got nice hair.
Control your weapons.
Knees coming from both men early on here in this middleweight bout.
I was in the bar one time when somebody said nice hair, and I couldn't find the little guy. So, and then I heard nice jacket, and I don't know what's going on, and then nice pants. I got crazy, so I asked the bartender, and he said, I hear voices. He said, what does he say? He says, nice hair, nice pants. He says, oh, it's the peanuts. I said, the peanuts? He says, why? He says, they're complimentary. Wow. Yeah, that was a great one, eh?
Good action early on here. Remember, we have 5-minute rounds in the World Series of Fighting. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds. Jamie Point with his back to us right now with some serious artwork there, and Trey Williams with his back up against the cage.
Look on the shorts.
It looks like Trey felt that power, and he said, you know what, I'm going to try to take this fight to the ground. 1 minute back.
Slugfest breaking out.
Oh,
nice uppercut coming. Trey Williams and both men willing to trade leather. These guys are strong enough that one of these punches lands, it's going to be lights out.
Tuck your fingers, Trey.
he's just moving forward, which is actually a smart idea. If somebody hits you, push him backwards. Very hard to strike perfect, moving backwards. There's only a few people who can do that really well.
Good action early on here as we have just passed the halfway point of round number 1 here from Las Vegas.
I like these knees to the thighs. You see, because he throws it with power. A lot of these guys, they just throw it really light, like they do in training. And because they do it in training light, they automatically do it in the cage side.
It looks like Trey Williams is using these knees as a setup, possibly to get point, thinking about the knees, and then he can unload something dirty box up against the cage.
You know, if you do load up a knee to the thigh, you can literally stop the guy with 2 or 3 knees. If you really load him up and hit with the knee cap, so it penetrates through the muscle of the thigh, could be it.
Big knees coming from Trey Williams, and then an uppercut that just misses.
Wow, he's coming to life.
I'll tell you what.
Well, look at that. Nice sprawl there. Uh-oh, there's going to be an anaconda coming up here now.
He's going for it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to roll him on his side. It's tied on. There we go.
It is.
And now he's going to close the distance, and that could be, he's going to catch that leg. Picture perfect.
Yeah, Jamie Point's in
and
trouble.
I was just waiting.
Strong neck. Strong neck.
Yeah.
Wow, he's still...
I think he might be out. I think he might be out. Yeah, I think
That's
he's
it,
out.
that's it, that's it!
Yep.
And the anaconda is applied to Jamie Point, and Trey Williams ends the fight. And that is a great sign of sportsmanship. Trey Williams concerned about his opponent.
Very nice. I always throw him on the side, just to make sure, you know, they don't swallow their tongue.
Wow, Bosch, you called that. I'd like to give you credit on that one.
Yeah.
You saw it coming, he rolled him over.
That's it, close the distance, and everything becomes compact around the neck, and, well, you choke him out.
He was out for about 2 seconds.
Well, a very entertaining first round, but Trey Williams ends it. Here's the setup one more time.
Beautiful sprawl. Right away he went for it. Boom, locked his arm, grabbed the bicep, made everything tight. Now it's just a matter of throwing him on the side. Boom, there we go. And now he's closing, put his belly against his opponent's belly. The trick for the opponent is, if he knows this submission, to keep moving away from him. Keep moving away. Don't let him lock that leg.
And right
so he
about
can't
this
move.
point is when he
hits one time and now he's out. You see? Yep. Yeah, he was out after the first punch.
Yep. Classy move by Trey Williams there, concerned about his opponent. Jamie Point now up and moving around, and probably looks worse on the screen, boss, but these guys have been through this many times before, and they shake it right off.
You know, it happens in training also, so it's it is what it is.
And Jamie Point expressing to the doctors, he says, I'm good. So it's Trey Williams winning the Battle of Nevada here on the undercard of World Series of Fighting 17. Boss, let's look at it one more time. The anaconda comes in. It's a move we don't see an awful lot. How do you defend something like this?
You know, like I said, he's got to keep moving away from him. Keep moving away, but he didn't. Once he locked the leg, you know, now that this is close, you can see with his left biceps, he's cutting off the artery, and the other artery on the left side of his opponent's neck, he closes that himself with his own shoulder.
Yeah, and Trey knew even then before it was Ken Winslow that he was out.
Yeah.
No resistance coming.
It's almost like a side choke, but then from a different position.
Right now we set it inside the cage. Chaz Sakuro has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ken Winslow has seen enough and stopped the contest at 3 minutes and 52 seconds of round number 1. Officially a technical knockout due to an anaconda. Your winner, Trey the King Williams.
So the King in his World Series of Fighting debut runs his record to 3-1.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.